Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a world where every person wakes up feeling unstoppable, worthy, and absolutely sure of themselves. A world where doubt is replaced by certainty, hesitation by action, and fear by courage. That world is not some distant dream. It's a reality waiting for those who choose to build their confidence and self-esteem. Confidence is not something you're born with, it's something you create. No one enters this world knowing they are powerful. Babies don't compare themselves to others or doubt their worth. But as we grow, we start absorbing the doubts, fears, and judgments of those around us. We hear voices telling us we're not smart enough, not talented enough, not attractive enough, and slowly we start believing them. But let me tell you something powerful. Every single one of those limiting beliefs is a lie. True confidence comes from within, not from external validation. It's not about how others see you, it's about how you see yourself. When you trust your abilities, when you know deep down that you are enough just as you are, the world begins to respond differently to you. Opportunities appear, doors open, and people start treating you with the respect and admiration you deserve. The key to building unshakable confidence is simple but requires action. Speak to yourself with kindness. Stop the negative self-talk that holds you back. Treat yourself as you would a dear friend, with encouragement, patience, and belief. Every time you catch yourself thinking, I can't do this, replace it with, I am learning, I am growing, I am capable. The way you speak to yourself shapes your reality. Confidence is built through action. You don't wait to feel confident before taking action. You take action and confidence follows. Think of the first time you tried something new. Maybe you weren't. Think about the people you admire, those who walk into a room and instantly command attention, the ones who speak with certainty, who take action without hesitation. It's easy to assume they were just born that way, gifted with an unshakable sense of self, but that's not true. Confidence is not something written in your DNA. It's something you create, something you build over time, like a muscle that strengthens with every challenge you overcome. No one enters this world knowing they are destined for greatness. Every successful person you've ever seen has at some point questioned themselves, doubted their abilities, and faced moments of uncertainty. But what separates them from the rest is not talent, luck, or some magical quality. It's the decision to believe in themselves despite their fears. They understand that confidence isn't something you wait for, it's something you develop through action. Imagine a child learning to walk. They stumble, they fall, they struggle, but they don't stop and say, maybe walking is good for me. No, they keep going, getting up each time, pushing forward until one day they're running. That's how confidence works. It's not about never failing, it's about refusing to let failure define you. It's about trusting that every step you take, no matter how small, is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. There's a simple truth. If you want to be confident, start acting like the person you aspire to be. Speak up even when your voice shakes. Take opportunities even when they scare you, and keep moving forward even when doubts creep in. Because confidence is not a gift reserved for a lucky few, it's a habit, a choice, and a practice available to anyone willing to claim it. The moment we are born, we are like blank slates, free of doubt, fear, or insecurity. But as we grow, something happens. We begin absorbing the words, opinions, and expectations of others. We hear that we're not smart enough, not talented enough, not strong enough. Maybe it's a teacher who said you wouldn't amount to much. The parent who compared you to someone else, or a moment of failure that made you believe you weren't capable. These experiences plant seeds of doubt, and over time we start believing them as if they are the truth. But here's the reality. Every single one of those limiting beliefs is a lie. Think about it. If someone told you the sky was green your entire life, you might believe it, but does that change the truth? No. In the same way, just because someone said you're not good enough doesn't make it a fact. The problem is we accept these false beliefs without questioning them. We carry them like heavy weights on our shoulders, allowing them to shape our actions, our choices, and ultimately our future. But the good news, you have the power to rewrite your story. Confidence is not about being perfect or never failing. It's about recognizing that the negative voices in your head are not your own. They were given to you by people who didn't see your full potential, by moments that don't define your entire journey. The only opinion that truly matters is the one you have about yourself. When you realize that your doubts are based on false beliefs, you can choose to replace them with new empowering ones. You can choose to believe in your worth, your abilities, and your right to succeed. Starting today, challenge every thought that tells you you're not enough. Ask yourself, would I say this to someone I love? If the answer is no, then why say it to yourself? Confidence begins the moment you stop believing the lies and start embracing the truth. You are capable, you are strong, and you are more than enough just as you are. There is a dangerous trap that too many people fall into, the belief that their worth is determined by the opinions of others. They seek validation in compliments, approval in applause, and confidence in external achievements. But the truth is, no amount of praise, success, or recognition will ever be enough if you don't believe in yourself first. Real confidence isn't about what the world thinks of you, it's about what you think of yourself when no one is watching. Imagine holding a priceless diamond in your hand. No matter how many people admire it, call it beautiful, or say it's valuable, none of that changes its worth. And if someone were to insult it, doubt its value, or call it worthless, would that make it any less of a diamond? Of course not. But here's the problem. Too many people live their lives as if their value fluctuates based on what others say. They allow criticism to shatter them and approval to temporarily lift them, never realizing that their true worth was never up for debate in the first place. The most powerful thing you can do for your confidence and self-esteem is to recognize that your worth is not something you need to earn. It already exists. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You don't have to achieve a certain level of success to be worthy of love, respect, and happiness. Who you are as you are is enough. When you stop measuring yourself by external validation and start seeing yourself through your own eyes, you reclaim your power. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, if the world went silent and no one could tell me who I am, would I still believe in myself? If the answer is uncertain, then it's time to build a relationship with yourself that is so strong, no amount of rejection, failure, or doubt can shake it. Because at the end of the day, confidence is not given, it's claimed. In the moment you decide that you are enough exactly as you are, the world will have no choice but to see it too. The way the world treats you is often a reflection of how you treat yourself. If you walk into a room with your head down, doubting your worth, people will sense that. If you hesitate to speak up, afraid that your voice doesn't matter, the world will respond accordingly. But when you carry yourself with confidence, when you believe in your own value, everything starts to change. Opportunities appear, people take notice, and life begins to unfold in ways you never imagined. Think about the most magnetic and successful people you know. They aren't necessarily the smartest, the most talented, or the most experienced, but they believe in themselves. And because they believe, the world believes too. Confidence isn't about having all the answers. It's about having the courage to step forward, to speak up, to take action even when the outcome is uncertain. When you trust yourself, people trust you. When you respect yourself, people respect you. The biggest mistake you can make is waiting for the world to give you permission to feel worthy. No one is going to hand you confidence. No one is going to knock on your door and say, now you are enough. You have to decide that for yourself. You have to walk into every situation as if you belong there because you do. The moment you stop seeking approval and start carrying yourself like someone who deserves to be seen, heard, and valued, you will notice a shift. People will start treating you differently. Not because they've changed, but because you have. The world is simply a mirror reflecting back the energy you put out. If you want to be treated with respect, start by respecting yourself. If you want to be taken seriously, start by taking yourself seriously. The moment you recognize your own worth, the world will have no choice but to recognize it too. The words you speak to yourself shape your reality. Every thought, every sentence, every inner dialogue either builds you up or tears you down. The problem is, most people don't realize how often they sabotage their own confidence with the things they say to themselves. They whisper doubts in their own minds before they even take the first step. I'm not good enough. I'll never succeed. I always mess things up. And without realizing it, they program themselves to fail before they even try. But here's the truth. Your mind believes whatever you tell it, whether it's true or not. If you constantly feed yourself negativity, your confidence will shrink. If you repeatedly tell yourself you're incapable, you will hesitate, doubt yourself, and hold back. But the good news, just as easily as you can tear yourself down, you can also build yourself up. The moment you start shifting your self-talk, you begin rewiring your brain for confidence and success. Imagine talking to a close friend the way you talk to yourself. Would you ever tell them, you're not smart enough, you're not attractive enough, you'll never be good at this? Of course not. Then why say those things to yourself? The way you speak to yourself should be filled with the same encouragement, belief, and kindness that you would offer someone you love. Because at the end of the day, you are the person you will spend the most time with. Shouldn't that relationship be built on love and support? Start replacing your doubts with powerful affirmations. When you think, I can't do this, change it to, I am learning and growing every day. When you feel unworthy, remind yourself, I am enough exactly as I am. Confidence is not about ignoring reality. It's about choosing to focus on the strengths, possibilities, and potential within you The way you speak to yourself is the foundation of your self-esteem, and when you learn to speak with kindness, belief, and encouragement, you unlock a level of confidence that no one can take away from you. Confidence isn't something you wake up with one day, it's something you build step by step through action. Too many people wait until they feel confident before they take risks, speak up, or chase their dreams. But that's not how confidence works. It doesn't come before action, it comes from action. The only way to truly believe in yourself is to prove to yourself that you can do hard things. Think about the first time you tried something new, riding a bike, learning to swim, speaking in front of a crowd. At first, you were uncertain, maybe even afraid, you didn't feel confident, but you did it anyway. And each time you tried, you got a little better, a little stronger. Eventually, what once felt impossible became second nature. That's how confidence is built. Not through waiting, but through doing. The biggest mistake people make is thinking they need to feel ready before they act. But if you wait for the perfect moment, you'll wait forever. Confidence isn't about the absence of fear. It's about moving forward despite the fear. It's about showing up, trying, failing, and trying again. Every time you take action, no matter how small, you send a message to yourself. I am capable. I can do this. And with each step forward, your confidence grows. Start before you're ready. Speak up in that meeting, even if your voice shakes. Apply for that opportunity, even if you don't feel 100% qualified. Take that first step toward your dream, even if it terrifies you. Because action is what separates those who build confidence from those who stay stuck in doubt. The truth is, you don't need confidence to take action. You need action to build confidence. And the more you push yourself to step outside your comfort zone, the stronger, bolder, and more unstoppable you will become. Confidence isn't about knowing everything or always getting it right. It's about believing in your ability to learn, grow, and improve. Too many people hold themselves back because they think they're not ready, not skilled enough, not perfect enough. But the truth is, no one starts as an expert. Every person you admire, every success story you've ever heard began with uncertainty. What separates those who succeed from those who stay stuck is a simple mindset, the belief that they can grow. When you adopt a growth mindset, a failure stops being something to fear and starts becoming something to learn from. Instead of seeing mistakes as proof that you're not good enough, you begin to see them as stepping stones towards success. Every setback teaches you something, every challenge strengthens you. And every time you step outside your comfort zone, you become a little more confident, a little more capable, and a little closer to your full potential. Think about a seed. When you plant it, it doesn't immediately sprout into a towering tree. It takes time, effort, patience. It needs water, sunlight, and the right environment to grow. But just because you don't see instant results doesn't mean growth isn't happening. The same is true for confidence. It doesn't appear overnight. It's something you cultivate by continuously pushing yourself, learning from your experiences, and refusing to give up when things get tough. The most successful, confident people are not the ones who never fail. They're the ones who never stop growing. They don't let mistakes define them. They don't let challenges break them. Instead, they ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I get better? And because they believe in their ability to grow, they keep moving forward no matter what obstacles stand in their way. The moment you shift your mindset from I can't to I'm learning, everything changes. You stop waiting for confidence to magically appear and start building it through experience. You stop fearing failure and start using it as fuel for growth. And when you commit to growing, improving, and becoming the best version of yourself, confidence and self-esteem will naturally follow. Because confidence isn't about having all the answers, it's about trusting yourself to figure them out along the way. At the end of the day, confidence and self-esteem are not things you are born with or gifts that only a lucky few possess. They are not dependent on external validation, the approval of others, or the perfect set of circumstances. Confidence is something you build, something you cultivate, something you choose moment by moment, thought by thought, action by action. It is a decision to believe in yourself, even when the world gives you reasons to doubt. It is a commitment to growth, even when the path is uncertain. It is the courage to show up even when fear whispers that you're not ready. You have everything within you to be confident, to be strong, to walk into any room with your head held high, knowing that you are enough. You don't need permission to believe in yourself. You don't need perfection to start. You don't need anyone else to validate your worth because it has always been there. You were born worthy, and nothing, no failure, no criticism or mistake can take that away from you. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when fear tries to hold you back, when the voices in your head replay every insecurity you've ever had. But in those moments, remind yourself that confidence is not about having no fear, it's about acting despite it. It's about trusting yourself, speaking to yourself with kindness, and taking steps forward even when uncertainty looms. Every small victory, every time you push past hesitation, every moment you choose courage over comfort, you are strengthening the foundation of your self-esteem. If you want to transform your confidence, start now. Challenge the negative beliefs that have held you back. Speak to yourself the way you would to someone you love. Take action even if it scares you. Stop waiting for confidence to magically appear and start creating it, because the truth is, confidence is not something you find, it's something you become. And the moment you decide to step into your power, to own your worth, to trust yourself fully, that is the moment your life changes forever.